Hello everybody, my name is Abby and welcome to my very first reading vlog. This week we are going to be reading Calabasas by R.F. Kuang. I picked this up in my weekly Barnes & Noble trip on Sunday, so go watch that book shopping video if you want to see me go to Barnes & Noble. But I read the synopsis for this while I was in Barnes & Noble, and the premise of it just sounded really good. I have started it a little bit. I'm about 100 pages in so far, but I realized I needed to make an introduction to my video. So this week, this is what we are going to be reading. So follow me along on this journey. Also, if you haven't seen them yet, look at these sprayed edges. That is... Never judge a book by its cover, but you can judge a book by the sprayed edges. Look at that, that's beautiful. Okay, so I am on chapter 16, almost to page 250, page 246, and I am enjoying this book. It is starting to ramp up a little bit, which I am liking, because for a little bit I thought I was gonna not be able to finish this because it is out of my comfort zone. This book is not something that not the type of book I am used to reading. I like the idea of kind of dark academia vibes, which I'm not saying this is exactly that, but it is very scholarly, and the people in this book are very smart, and it reads very smart. And I'm not saying I'm not smart, but it's just they're from Cambridge, and it almost reads, again, scholarly, which is fine, but it's just not something I'm used to. So there for a while, it was really hard for me to read it. But like I said, it is getting to a point where it's starting to ramp up, and something, which I'm not going to say, something just happened, and it had my anxieties going a little bit. But that is my update for Calabasas. It looks like I'm about halfway, a little less than halfway through. I'm hoping to read for the rest of the night, so I'm hoping maybe I can get through it. I don't know. When I started, I don't remember what page I was on, but I feel like I'm flying through it now. So I'm going to read a little bit more, and I will get back to you guys in a little bit, maybe if I have any updates or when I finish the book. Alright guys, so I finished Calabasas. I rated it 3 stars. This is a good book with a good premise. It's just not typically what I like to read. It just read very almost scholarly, and at times that's hard for me to get into. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Last 100 pages, I had to download the audiobook and listen to it, and I listened to it at like 2 times speed because I was getting bored. I was getting a little bit bored, but it wasn't a bad book by any means. It just, like I said, it just wasn't something that I was 100% into. But 3 stars for R.F. Kuang's Calabasas.